Probably help if I unmute the mic. So what's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. This is Kim Cast Art. But we talk about lots of things here, not just art. But the main focus is art. If people come in and want answers on how to do different painting techniques and anything to do with wet on wet or traditional painting or knife painting, whatever the case may be. Well, we just talk about the weather or whatever. I usually let people talk about whatever they want to talk about. And if someone comes in and wants some more information about some art or one of the paintings that we got up here for one of the videos, the tutorials, I'm definitely here to answer those questions. But we also keep it as a friendly chat too. So we've been to here for a couple minutes, and we'll see if anybody's coming in tonight. But I didn't check the time down below. It's 10:33, so actually we were about a minute late today. My computer time never seems to sync with my wall clocks, my alarm clock, my watch, any clock I got, not even my phone. And my phone takes the time from the internet. Isn't that strange? My computer takes the time from the internet and my phone does, and they're wrong. They're like 5 minutes apart. Strange. Makes you wonder. So for you people that are new and just checking out the channel by looking at the live chat, I certainly welcome you and look forward to meeting new people all the time. We have a lot of good people here. Nice people. Everyone here pretty much gets along. Even the trolls don't come in and bother us very much. They did a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, but maybe once was quite a few of them. But the other times only been maybe 1 or 2. I think maybe another time there might have been 3 or 4, but they never stick around very long. Their harassment has to actually bother somebody, but doesn't really bother us. Put them in a timeout and they go away. I bet y'all don't know how hard it is to talk without having an actual subject to talk about. I normally don't plan on saying much when no one's here because normally somebody's here. At least I usually expect that somebody will be here. But there's been times that I've been here for, quite a while before somebody popped in. But we do have some latecomers pretty often. Everybody has their own lives to live and whatever, so, and I expect that. Some days people just can't make it, and sometimes they can. Hello, Magical Cat Saver. Welcome to the channel. We're waiting on everybody to come in. Are you an artist, a fellow artist, or are you someone interested in painting, or just here to chat? Because we do that too. We have a great bunch of people that do come in and chat. You know artists? Well, there's always a first time. I've taught many of people that were never artists before. They just had to have the interest and the desire to paint. But that's okay. Some people just come to my channel because they like to watch the painting. And that's okay too. But most of the live streams here, we talk about a lot of other subjects. But our primary focus is art. If somebody asks questions, then we do our best to answer them. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. It's not a big crowd here usually. We could have 5 or 6 people. Sometimes we can get up to 15, 16. Someday we'll get bigger, hopefully. You're an anime? Ah, I see. My son liked the anime stuff. He was an artist. Like I say, he was. And actually, truthfully, he just passed away about a week ago at 39 years old. Yeah. Well, he did. He did like it. He also liked doing cartoon characters and whatever and stuff like that. And in fact, when he was actually 16, um, Disney World actually offered him a job when he got older, but he never took him up on it. So he did pretty well at it. He ended up getting a girlfriend and having a bunch of kids, and that kind of ended his career at doing animation, even or whatever. The other one is me. Although actually, my wife is here too, but she's not near the phone at the moment, so she's not talking. She usually waits until some of the people she knows comes in and says hello, and she don't say a whole lot anyway, but sometimes she does. There's a couple of ladies that come in that she likes to chat with. Sure, no problem. All right, welcome back. Do you ever watch any of the scratcher channels for scratch tickets? Because a bunch of guys here that used to watch a guy named the Millionaire Book Scratcher, um, Brad, they actually come here because I knew Brad. I used to go there too. So when I started my channel, he closed his down. I had live streams, so they all wanted to be in the same chat because they became friends. So they always come here. Well, I'm not sure why I'd want to show you my house. I don't think that's the proper thing to do on the internet. Hey, Recon, what's up, buddy? We got Magical Cat here. He came in a little while ago. He's new to the channel, kind of chit-chatting. For some reason, he wanted me to show him my house. I don't know why. There's not much to show. I guess he likes anime. I had a feeling you'd be late, Recon. Must have stopped at Taco Bell, huh? Doc, there you are. How you doing? No, I haven't seen Lucky for over a week, I think. I think it's been well over that. Yeah, good to see you, Doc. Well, good. That makes me you sound like you don't have any migraines today. Hopefully not. Been kind of a rough day because we've been getting ready for the memorial for my son Saturday. I've had to print up some pictures and the memorial. We made up some cards, as uh, what do you want to call it, a memory card type of thing to give people, relatives and whatnot. And I had to do that too. It's hard to do that when you have tears come out of your eyes, when you're seeing the picture of your son. The notification went up at 9:30, Recon. Not sure why you didn't see it, but it did. Sometimes I have to hit the bell, and then I have to hit down below, um, to subscribe channel thing, whatever that is. Where is that thing? And then I can see it. I don't know why I sent one. I got it myself because I check. I always check. My wife got it. Have no idea why. But I have the same problem sometimes, like AR Platinum's channel. Let me get out of here and see what this does. Let's see. If I pull the channel up, or before I pull the channel up, actually, let's see, what is it I do? Down the very bottom where it says subscriptions, a lot of times it's got a little red dot. If you push that, a lot of times it'll pop up. If it don't, you hit the bell up top because usually have a 1 there, and it'll show up there too. Well, I don't know why it does that. Beats me, buddy. Well, at least it says something. I saw everything, the graphics and everything, so I'm not sure why it didn't for you. It must be that new phone of yours. We'll blame it on the new phone. And Ken, he doesn't get them very often either sometimes. I don't know why. It's out of my control. It's all YouTube. I have to rely on YouTube to actually get them notices out, and evidently they fail to do that. If it wasn't for us having a set time, people wouldn't know. They wouldn't know to look. Oh, you're still on your phone? Yeah, I knew you said you didn't like the new one. So now you start to fight the dead battery problem. You might have to go and just get a battery for your old one and be done with it. And then sell the new one. Get something back. Is the new one a Samsung? A newer model or old model? What model is it? I mean, you got the 850 like I do, I think you said, so did you get the 855 or something, or one newer than that? Hmm. I guess you're not hearing me. Huh, that sounds awful high, 50 bucks. I've shipped some pretty dang heavy stuff for that much before. I'm talking really heavy. I would think she would, I don't know if she's ever shipped any before at all. It depends on what you checked with, whether it was UPS or they all got different prices. Usually, the postal service is a lot cheaper. They can just send it 4th class, and it's a lot cheaper, even more, so but I don't know, their rates have gone up quite a bit. Just in paintings that I, gave away at Brad's, excuse me, those are 11 by 14 prints with a light frame, and it still cost me 15 bucks a piece to ship them, and that was 4th class, so it took several days to get there. No, I'm way north of that. No, we're up near Gainesville. We're about 100 miles south of Jacksonville. Actually, it would be, southwest of Jacksonville. Yeah, Clearwater is way down further, quite a ways down further. I guess, new friend Magical must have left. Yeah, I'm sure it probably is cheaper going to Gainesville because 'cause it'll come into Jacksonville and from Jacksonville to Gainesville. Her the town she lives in is called Bell, 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 Florida. Tiny little town. If you blink twice, you've gone through it. Okay. Well, you kicked the magical guy out, Doc? He wasn't really doing anything wrong, just has to see my house. I have no idea why. I had no intention of showing it to him anyway. It didn't bother me really. I just said no, basically. You just give me some free view time. He started out okay, but then the once you show me your house thing come up, then I knew he's probably a troll, and it just wasn't exciting enough for him anyway. He did tell me to hold on for a second there once, and I was really waiting for a bunch of them to come in after that, but they didn't. I was really surprised that they didn't. They probably looked at how few was in the channel and said, "That ain't worth that bother." Hey, Recon, you might wanna check with just, UPS just for the heck of it too. The, what do they call it? The ground shipping, that's usually cheaper. Like I said the other day, if for some unknown reason, sometimes and I've had this happen, you can have a big monster package, big one, I mean, even really big, and it ends up being less than the little small package you got. I don't understand it. And the weight was definitely shouldn't have been the factor because the big one was still heavier. At least that's been my experience. And I've shipped some pretty big pictures before. I've shipped some that were, several I've shipped were 24 by 36. Probably had to have a box at least 6 inches deep, wide, whatever. Um, and that's a pretty heavy picture because that included a wooden frame. And I've also done one what was that last one I did for a guy? The guy up in Hartford, Connecticut, from the old, what was his name? Roger Sherman from the 1700s. I painted that for that guy up there as a history guy. And, God, that one was, 30 by 34, I think, something like that. Pretty good size. Now that one I think I did pay about $45 for. Yeah, it's cheaper anyway, but it may be lighter though. You never know. It's hard to tell. I'm sure she's just guessing at the weight. I mean, yarn doesn't weigh that much, really. I mean, it would take a lot of yarn to equal 20 pounds. But I mean, it's possible. I guess it's possible. I'm sure that UPS has a pretty good increase in shipping for the last several years at least. Well, whenever they get that when they get the shortage, that's been a long time ago, and when email came out, it really did put quite a strain on UPS. I mean, yeah, not UPS, but, USPS, the postal service, because people just started writing letters and whatever through email, it's free. Yeah, that sounds like it. I mean, I don't know what the actual zip code for Bell is, but Trenton is 32693, so yeah, it's pretty close, so it probably is correct. Trenton's like, 15 miles from Bell, but that's probably about right. I doubt there'd be more than, 50 cents difference from one to the other. Yeah, I would put down, the cheaper one too, the 4-day shipping. Who cares if it's one day more? You know, you can get the 4th class, usually a lot cheaper. If you do 4th class, it's always gonna be cheaper. Excuse me. In fact, I send pennies 4th class because I'm not it does save a lot of money. I know, Doc, do you get many things shipped to you? Any idea what the shipping they charge for you over there is? Of course, it's hard to tell when people ship to you because, like Amazon, obviously, they get a heck of a better rate because of the bulk that they ship. Because I've seen them ship pretty dang big boxes for little to nothing, surprisingly. I mean, I've seen some, really good sized boxes come in, from Amazon that I know if I shipped them, probably would have been twice the amount that they paid for it. You know, the old thing is, like I said, email has actually it helps us, but in some areas, in some ways, it really hurt us because the Postal Service, for them to stay in business, had to raise the rates drastically. I mean, what's a stamp now? I haven't bought any in a long time, like 50 cents a piece or 54 cents a piece. I remember when they were 5 cents a piece. 5 cents for one stamp. And I thought that was a lot back then. That was like back in the 60s, early 60s. Yeah, I think really, I mean, I know Velvet, I know what she does about the blankets. I didn't know she even did 'em. But, Bell is Bell, no E on the end of it. Just like a bell you ring. Um, what was that saying? I guess it don't matter. Oh, I think she's overestimating the weight. That's what I think. I guess, I think yours is a queen size too. We got a king size bed. My wife got some big blankets that are pretty heavy, and I don't believe they weigh no 20 pounds. We got one, I was told her about it, and it's done with a yarn, but it's a heavy yarn, and I've picked it up when my wife's had it folded, and it damn sure over 20 pounds. Not even close. Probably more like 10. Makes me curious, though. Makes me wanna weigh them and find out. I don't know. Well, priority is always gonna be higher. Priority mail is always gonna be higher. So you have to do it without priority mail. That's the only way you can do 4th class. I've used priority mail before many times, but only when they had the little small boxes, and it was like 5 bucks. Whatever you could put in a damn box, it was 5 bucks. So I'd sell some small stuff on eBay or whatever, and I knew it fit in the box, and so I knew what the shipping was, 5 bucks. Yeah, 12 by 12. I don't know. I've shipped bigger than that before, and it wasn't that dang much. Like I said, I've actually shipped pictures in a bigger box before because I didn't have a regular picture box, so I had to put it in more of a squarer box at an angle inside and then pack it in. Well, I think they're around 54 a stamp, but, they call them forever stamps now. If you buy a book of stamps, no matter what the price is now, it's supposed to be good. Excuse me. At least that's what I'm told. That's what my wife said. You know she knows more than I do, so it's gotta be right. Of course, when I get them, I only get like well, it's not a roll, it's like a 10-pack deal of stamps, something like that. 10 or 20. Shoot, it won't be much longer. There'll be a buck a piece for a stamp. If you got a business, it's less than that. 'Cause you get a discount for bulk mail. You can do that. I know, I've worked in businesses where they would do bulk mail, like when they did, statements and stuff like that. They'd have a crap load of letters and whatever, and they'd bring it in the post office and they did a bulk mail. They weigh it, and then it's all priced out that way. There's a lot of ways that they do it. She probably don't even have to use a box. You could probably do a wrap. There's a like a s some kind of a wrap you can buy. It's like a Saran wrap, but it's thicker. I've had blankets come that way before. They do a special wrap. Then they put like a paper wrapper around it. Makes it cheaper because the box weighs a certain amount too. You get stuck paying what the box is, plus whatever stuffing you use in it and whatever. I know my wife got a couple of blankets for a couple of our clients. They call them a weighted blanket. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them or not, but they're actually pretty heavy, way heavier than normal for a full size bed, and they didn't cost that much to ship. Yeah, okay. It sounded pretty close, so I figured it was probably correct. The first 3 numbers were the same, so probably the same region. You still with us, Doc? Did you fall asleep? Maybe Doc walked away. Wake up, Doc. I don't know if Doc left or not. He's not answering. Yo, Doc, where you at, buddy? I have no idea. Maybe he's just getting all tuckered out from telling everybody what to do building that house of his. Says 2 now, I guess maybe Doc left, I don't know. Doc must have left too. He's not answering. Yeah, in fact, even Ken's not on tonight, which is surprising. He's been coming on pretty regular, but, that's the way Ken is. Sometimes he'll come on for a week and then off for a day or 2 or so. I think he visits a lot of live streams. Maybe Lucky's out. Maybe he got him a new camper. He was talking about getting a new one. Maybe he got one and decided to check it out, test it out somewhere, and took off for California or something. In fact, Jennifer was here today, Caitlin was here today, and I actually thought both of them would be on. I asked if they were coming on. They said they were gonna try to, but evidently they decided not to. My own family, see how they are? Don't even wanna help their grandpa, their dad, or nothing. Eh. And Nancy's on her way back from Mississippi. She went to pick up Kirsten with Michaela and Kylie. They're supposed to be leaving to head back here about, probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So they're gonna be driving at least 10, 11 o'clock, at least 10, 11 hours probably, maybe even 12. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm always like it, you know that. Let's see. I'll do the finger thing. Oh, about 10 seconds. Yeah, Doug must have left. I've tried to talk to him several times, but he's not answering. I hope I didn't offend him somehow. I mean, I asked him what happened to that other guy, and I guess he timed him out or something. And I just said it didn't really matter to me. He wasn't really saying anything wrong. Doc uh, timed him out or something or whatever for asking to see my house, which I wouldn't have showed it to him anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But I appreciate him looking out for me. That's for sure, though. As long as I don't start cussing up a storm and talking about porn and all kinds of stupid crap, they can sit here and run their yap all they want. But he didn't say anything really offensive, just asking to see my house, which was kind of weird to me. It's just you, me, and my wife's on the phone here, but she's not really on. Let me see. Asking about Lucky. Wonder why Luck hasn't been on. It says 2307 on one screen that I have, that is. On my other screen, it says 1107, which is the same time. But then again, that's on my computer, so mine shows the same time, but yours is gonna show something different probably. Well, it shows 11:07 for me too, but it's still got a lag. I don't care what time it says. The time's matching up, but that doesn't make it right. Yeah, I'm sure I am lagging bad. It doesn't surprise me. Let's see, I can show this other program down here. That might help a little bit. I'll put it straight on just StreamYard. Now it's on StreamYard only, so that might help. May not either. I don't know. Of course, I got the phone on too, using the Wi-Fi too. I probably should restart the phone. That might help. I'll restart it, see if it helps. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm restarting my phone. We'll see if that helps. It may or may not. All right, she's restarting now. Let's see if that makes a difference. For some weird reason, sometimes shutting my phone down and putting it back on helps it a lot. Wow. Guess it's time to restart the router, ain't it? If you can hear me, Recon, just stay here. I'm going to try to restart my router. I don't know if that will work or not. I'm going to try it anyway. If it don't come back, then we'll just end the stream for the night. But let me see what it does. It takes a few minutes. We'll try it anyway. See if it makes a difference. I'll turn the video and whatever off just for the time being. I'm back. Are you still here? Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Just waiting on you. Bum dum bum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. It is resuming the time and the video. You must have paused it until it reconnected. There you go. Is it better now? Or the same? Okay, when you hear this, type the letter 5. Wow. I told you to type that number 5 like over 30 seconds ago. You still haven't typed it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hmm. Unbelievable. Can you still hear me? Did you hear me tell you to type the number 5? We'll check it again. I might tell you to type the number 6. Type it as fast as you can. All right? Type the number 6 now. Holy crap, I told you to do that about 5 minutes ago.